Hey everybody, welcome to this training series where we're going to be focused on the new InkSoft store platform. So in this first video, we're going to provide an overview, just give you general context, general understanding of this new technology and how to best take advantage of it. Now don't expect to find all the answers in this video because we're providing additional videos that really share detail and get way more into the function and feature. So our advice is to watch all the videos to make sure that you fully take advantage of this new and exciting technology. All right, so to get started with this overview, let me first share with you just a general understanding of the nature of this technology. So first things first is all of this technology is 100% responsive. So here's an example web store that I've created. And this would be an example of, say, a fundraising store for a team or, spiritware. So with that said, if I change the size of my browser, so I'm just simply changing the size of my browser, notice how that website responds or updates to the size of the browser. So the point I'm trying to make is this new technology is 100% mobile responsive. So if your customer is on an iPhone or a mobile device or a tablet, your web store is going to present itself professionally and optimally to help ensure conversion. So all the new technology from InkSoft is 100% mobile responsive. Now the next thing I want to introduce you to is just the general philosophy that we have as we approached this new store framework. So let me introduce you to the first bit of jargon here that you're going to hear a lot, which is components. So what we wanted to do was to build a e-commerce framework that would allow you, our InkSoft users, to quickly create an online store for any selling opportunity. So a store is going to be unique based on the selling opportunity. You're going to need different feature and function, and we wanted to let you have control over that presentation of a web store. So with that said, what we've done is created a library of components. And a component is a feature that you can add to a website. And here is a component, and a great example of a component you're seeing on your screen now, which is a fundraising component. You can elect to add that component to your store. You can choose the layout for that component. So every component comes in different sort of layouts. And then you can control the settings for that component. So multiple options, multiple ways to present. You can even control the order in which these components display. So we will be growing this component library each and every month to introduce new features and function. So we're really excited about this new methodology. This is going to provide a great deal of power and potential to create stores for any single selling opportunity. So with that said, expect to see this component library grow over time. There'll be marketing components like an Instagram grid feed if you want to feed in photos. There'll be call to action and very specialized marketing, whether it be lead generation. So we're really excited about expanding the library of components that are available. All right, so let me talk about two components that will always be on a web store no matter what. And that's going to be the header. So the topmost portion of the web store is called the header of a website. And that provides a lot of value, meaning it provides context in terms of navigation. So I can see the items that I've added to my cart. I can sign in. I can click Contact Us to see contact information. So you're always going to have a header for every store that you create. Now you can control the layout, you can control the color and the styling, but that's always going to be a fixture of a store. Now, if I scroll down to the bottom of the web store, here's the footer. And again, just like the header, a footer is always going to display for every single store because, again, there's context and value, whether it be navigation, whether it be displaying terms and privacy policy, which is regulation, and you'll need to display those. Your payment processor requires that you display terms. And if you ever get into a chargeback dispute or any issues, your credit card processor is going to want to look directly at your terms and know that those were available in order to help you with those chargeback disputes. So important, header and footer will always be components, meaning you can't change the order in which those display. They'll always be at the top and bottom. However, the components that you choose to add to your web store, you'll have full range of control in terms of where it displays and what it looks like. All right, so let's talk about the next important thing, which is the ability to sign in to access the admin controls. So if you want to change the style or the features that are available for that store, there's two ways to do that. The first way is if you sign into your main InkSoft admin portal, and of course you go to web stores, you can navigate directly to a store, and there you'll have the ability to edit that store. Now the other way, which I'm going to demonstrate now, is the ability to actually go to the store itself, just like a consumer or customer would go to the store to buy products from you. I can go to that store and click sign in, and sign in will be an option in the header and the footer. Now, when I click sign in, this is the sort of the login portal, and this is always going to be branded for every store. So if you've uploaded a store logo, which you can see as an example on the screen now, or if you've just elected to use the store name, the primary color that you've established for that store will display. So this will always be branded, which is, again, valuable. So here I can enter in my admin credentials, and I can click login. I will point out that you have the ability to reset your password from this screen. You also can click create an account, and rather that would be useful for your shoppers to create their own account on a store-by-store basis. So here I'm going to go back to login. Again, I'll enter in my admin credentials and click login, and that's going to redirect me right back to the store front. Now, in the storefront at the very top, you'll see now access to edit mode. And if I toggle edit mode, this is going to introduce style and settings. Those are the two main options that will be available for edit mode. Now, I'm not going to get into edit mode now. That's going to be in, again, subsequent videos, so make sure to tune into those to learn about how to take advantage of the style controls and, of course, settings. So what I'm going to do is now toggle off edit mode to roll that back up. We're always going to give you a prompt to say, hey, are you sure you want to discard any of your changes and exit edit mode, or do you want to continue editing? So make sure to choose whatever prompt is relevant, and you can see how edit mode just closed itself back up. Now, the next major feature here is in the center of the screen, and this is a quick way to access the admin portal, which again is your main InkSoft workspace. So that's where you can manage orders, products, pricing, every single feature that's available in InkSoft. So I can quickly reorient myself back to the admin portal. I also can directly navigate to a web store that I've already set up. So if I want to jump to a different store because I need to modify that store, I simply click that store and I'll be redirected to that store where I can then access edit mode. Now you also notice anything with a green indicator that precedes the store name, that means that store is active. And that means that the store is live, it's public, it's capable of taking orders. Any store represented with a red indicator means that store is inactive, meaning you've made the decision or elected to inactivate that store, so it's no longer available to take and process orders. So as we move to the right, you'll notice a notification indicator. So here we have a little notification icon. If that displays, that means there's one or more notifications. And of course, we show you the number of notifications that are new that you have not yet dismissed. So please, if you ever see that display, take the second to read that message. We use this very judiciously here at InkSoft, and we're always going to post a notification when it's important information that we want to convey. So it could be a new feature, it could be maintenance, it could be maybe a valuable marketing resource that has become available. So certainly make sure to pay attention and pay heed to any of those notifications. Now the last function here on the right-hand side is, of course, this shows me who's logged in and what level of permission they have. So if I click the caret, that will expand my sort of profile controls where I can edit my profile. I have the ability to access license and billing, the user agreement. Importantly, I can click Help Center, and that's going to open up a new tab where you can access the InkSoft Knowledge Base and Help Center, where you can keyword search for help topics or request support. Lastly, I have the ability to log out, so I can securely log out of this environment and exit the admin portal. So again, this has been a quick overview of the new technology. Now, in the next video, we're going to talk about using the new store creation wizard to actually create the store. And that's where all the magic begins. And then we're going to dive way deeper into edit mode. So make sure to tune into those videos. Now, if you have questions and if you need help with this new store platform, of course, as always, make sure to reach out directly to the InkSoft Success Squad. We're always here to help our customers. And you can reach us at toll-free 800-410-3048, extension 1. Or if you prefer, you can email us support@inksoft.com.